When we turn to the imperfect forms of third aleph verbs use the same prefixes and suffixes that you're already familiar with for the imperfect. When the aleph of the root quiesces, it creates the vowel lengthening which you're coming to expect and notice quite easily. Compare shalach in the imperfect, a third guttural verb ending in chet, and matzah in the imperfect, the third aleph being a guttural but with the particular effect of the quiescent aleph. With shalach you have yishlach, tishlach, tishlach, tishlachi, eshlach, yishlachu, tishlachna, tishlachu, tishlachna, nishlach. With matzah, we have the same form, however the patak of the third chet verb lengthens to kametz because of the quiescent aleph. Yimtsa, timtsa, timsa, timsei, emtsa. Yimtsa'u, timsena, timsa'u, timsena, nimtsa. Consider these two examples. First, from 1 Kings 1:5, Velo yikra aleka el Adonai. So velo and not, or in context, so that not, then yikra, kal imperfect, third masculine singular of kara, kof resh aleph. And note that because the aleph is quiescent, we have the expected lengthened vowel of a kametz under the resh. Aleka, the preposition al plus the second masculine singular suffix, against you, el, to, Adonai, to the Lord, so that he will not cry out against you to the Lord. Second, Deuteronomy 1:31, Uva midbar asher ra'ita asher nisa'aka Adonai Eloheka ka asher yisa ish et bano. So to take this piece by piece, the first three words, u va midbar, this is u and, bait in, midbar, wilderness. Note that the bait has the patak under it, indicating the presence of a definite article in vocalization. So an in the wilderness, asher, the relative particle, ra'ita. Ra'ita here would be a kal perfect second masculine singular. Notice the ta ending, tipping you off to second masculine singular, of the root ra'ah. Notice that you see the resh and the aleph of the root, and the yod tells you it's a third hay root. So in the lexicon, you would look ra'ah. You saw. What did you see? Well, the next four words, asher nisa'aka Adonai Eloheka. So asher, the relative pronoun again, where you saw, how in this case, and then nisa'aka would be a kal perfect third masculine singular of the third aleph root nasa, to bear or carry, plus the second masculine singular object suffix. So third masculine singular verb, he carried, plus the second masculine singular object suffix, he carried you. Note that the form without a suffix would have been nasa. However, now with the suffix, you have the reduction of the kametz to the schwa. So where or how the Lord your God carried you, then ka'asher, just as, and now we have yisa, the kal imperfect third masculine singular. The noon of nasa, the same root, has been now assimilated into the sin, because there would be no intervening vowel sound. Just as a man, ish, carries yisa, et, bano, et marking the definite direct object marker, and then ben, son or child, and o, the third masculine singular suffix, his child. As with the perfect, the derived stems should give you no trouble with third aleph verbs, so long as you remember that if the strong verb form had a short vowel preceding the aleph, it will lengthen. So as you consider the forms, note that the nifal in the strong form would have been ye, ka, tail. So the vowel preceding the third root letter is a tsere, already long. Therefore, no change happens in the nifal imperfect of a third aleph verb, because the aleph, when it quiesces, would lengthen the preceding vowel, but the preceding vowel, tsere, is already long. Likewise in the PL, and likewise in the hitpael, and likewise in the hifil. The two places where there will be change will be in the pual and the hofal. In these cases, you will see a lengthening because in the pual you would have had y, ku, tal. The patak of the strong verb form precedes the third root letter. So, as expected, when the third root letter is an aleph, that third root letter will quiesce, causing to lengthen the vowel and to get a form which would have a comets under the second root letter. This will happen in the pual and hofal. The paradigm form then are, starting with a cow, yemtsa, timtsa, timtsa, timtsa'i, emtsa, yemtsa'u, timtsena, timtsa'u, timtsena, nimtsa. The nifal will be identical to the strong verb form, yematse, timatse, timatse, timatse'i, ematse. Yematsu'u, timatsena, timatsa'u, timatsena, nimatse. The PL will likewise be identical to the expected strong verb form. Yumatse, tumatse, tumatse, tumatse'i, amatse. Yamatsa'u, tumatsena, tumatsa'u, tumatsena, namatse. The pual, however, will be one of the forms that does show the lengthening, whereas yukutal had a patak. Now with matsa, we get a comets. Yumutsa, tumutsa, tumutsa, tumutsui, umutsa. Yumutsa'u, tumutsena, tumutsa'u, tumutsena, numutsa. The hitpael and hifil forms, because they already have long vowels under the second root letter, will match the strong form. There will be no additional lengthening because of the quiescence of the third aleph, so the forms are as expected. Yitmatse, titmatse, titmatse, titmatse'i, etmatse. Yitmatsa'u, titmatsena, titmatsa'u, titmatsena, nitmatse. And the hifil, likewise, yamtsi, tamtsi, tamtsi, tamsi'i, amsi. Yamtsi'u, tamtsena, tamsi'u, tamtsena, namtsi. And then finally in the hofal, a form that in the strong verb would end with a patak and then the third root letter, We will then see the lengthening of this patak in a third aleph form because of the quiescent aleph. We have yumtsa, tumtsa, tumsa, tumsei, umsa, yumtseu, tumsena, tumseu, tumsena, numtsa. Consider these two examples. First, Genesis 48:6. Al Shem Achehem Yikaru Benachalatam. So al, by in this case, followed by a construct phrase. Shem Achehem. So Shem, name of, Ache, brothers, from the noun ach, and him, the possessive suffix, their brothers. And since this noun has a possessive suffix, it's considered definite. So we say by al the name of their brothers. Then the verb yikara'u, a nifal imperfect, third masculine plural of the root kara, to call. So and they will be called by the name of their brothers. And then we have ba in, nachala, inheritance, plus the possessive suffix, third masculine plural, in their inheritance. Second, consider Numbers 31:19. Tit hata'u bayom hashalishi uvayom hashavi'i atem u'shuvichem. So begin with the verb tit hata'u. So a hifil or hitpa'el imperfect, second masculine plural of the root chata, and the hitpa'el, to purify oneself. So an imperfect, you shall purify yourselves. Bayom, ba, on. Note that the vocalization with the patak indicates a definite article in vocalization. So on the day, and in fact we have hashalishi, so this is the number 3 acting as an attributive adjective, on the third day, or in this case really as the construct and then absolute noun following it. U, va, and on yom ha-shvi'i, so the day of the seventh day. Atem, you, u, and shvichem, captives, chem, your captives. So you and your captives shall purify yourselves on the third day and on the seventh day.